Using the Verity touch writer for ADA voting. The touch writer will be used as a ballot marking device for voters who require assistance due to a disability, as a printer for blank provisional ballots, as a printer for blank Spanish ballots, and as a printer for blank federal ballots. Follow these steps to activate a ballot for a voter who requires assistance. After you open the polls, the Ready for Use screen will display. Click on Ready for Use. The Ready for Use screen will display after you complete the transaction for every voter. Enter the poll worker code and press Accept. The poll worker code will be required at the start of every transaction. When the poll worker tasks screen displays, use the scanner attached to the touch writer to scan the barcode that was produced by the poll book when the voter was checked in. Scanning this code will automatically select the correct ballot for the voter. When the Confirm Selections screen displays, confirm with the voter that their precinct, ballot style, and political party in a primary are correct. If they are correct, press Yes, activate this ballot to begin voting. Do not select Mark as provisional, spoiling an incorrect ballot. If the precinct, ballot style, or political party are incorrect, you must print a blank ADA ballot so it can be spoiled at the voter verification station, where a correct barcode will be issued. To begin this process, select Yes, activate this ballot. Select To get started, touch here. Select No, skip straight to voting. Select Begin voting. When the first race appears, select Review your choices at the bottom of the screen. Do not vote this race. On the next screen, select Print. On the next screen, select Yes, print a blank record. Take this blank ballot to the voter verification station, where it will be spoiled and a barcode for a correct ballot will be issued. In all cases, you should place the barcode receipt from the poll book into the white miscellaneous receipts envelope at the voter verification station. This envelope will be found in the orange provisional ballots bag at the start of the day. It should be located at the voter verification station during the day. It should be sealed after the polls close and returned in the clear documents pouch. Do not throw the barcode in the trash. How to vote using the touch writer. The next series of screens will guide voters through the ballot marking process. The first screen will be To get started, touch here. The next screen will enable voters to change their settings or skip straight to voting. The next screen will enable voters to begin voting, to learn to use this ballot, or to view the contests on this ballot. The touch writer will guide the voter through the ballot marking process. The final two screens will ask the voter to review their choices and print their marked ballot. At each step, the voter has the option to go back and change their choices until they are ready to print their ballot. Changing settings. Before selecting Begin voting, a voter may select Yes, help me change settings. The touch writer will guide them through their options. Voters may use the controller to change settings and to mark their ballots. They also may touch their choices on the screen, or they may use a sip and puff or jelly switches to assist them. A voter may adjust the size and contrast of the font on the screen. The touch writer provides clear instructions on how to change settings for volume. If a voter uses the controller, the round black move dial will allow them to scroll through their options. The square green select button is used to make the selection. The voter will also use the square green select button to raise or lower the volume in the headphones to a comfortable level. Press once to raise or lower the volume by each level. Voters confirm each selection by scrolling to the bottom right corner of the page and choosing OK, it sounds good, or Exit menu. Voting on the touch writer. Once settings are adjusted, the voter should select Begin voting. The touch writer also provides clear instructions on how to mark the ballot, giving the voter the option at every step to return to a previous race, to review or change a selection. The touch writer will not allow a voter to make more selections in a race than allowed. It will eliminate the voter's first choice to add the most recent choice. The voter has the option to return to the race to review and change selections. When ballot marking has been completed, the voter will be asked if they wish to print their ballot. They will receive one final prompt notifying them they cannot make any changes after the ballot is printed. If a voter using the touch writer prints a ballot but wishes to make a change, they may return the ballot to the voter verification table to be spoiled and to have a new ballot issued. Once the ballot is placed in the ballot counter, a new ballot cannot be issued. Casting a voted ballot. The ballot counter election judge should use a ballot secrecy cover to shield the voter's ballot while initialing the ballot. Leave only the top portion of the ballot exposed for the election judge's initials. An election judge must initial the ballot before it is inserted into the ballot counter. Make certain no one interferes with the voter. Instruct the voter to insert the voted ballot into the ballot counter. See the Will County Clerk Election Manual for detailed instructions on serving voters with disabilities. Our next series of videos will demonstrate how to use the touch writer to print blank Spanish ballots, blank provisional ballots, and blank federal ballots.